Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for August 20th, 2017 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I wholeheartedly embody the joy of my soul. Could easily be I wholeheartedly embody the joy of my heart. So we are a day out from this big solar eclipse energy. And I got into this energy yesterday, especially when I was doing the write-up. It came through so strongly that part of this eclipse energy, part of recognizing this shadow, is recognizing the shadow of where we have been participating in a half-hearted manner. We are participating half-heartedly in this experience called Earth and everything that goes along with it. And the universe is like, no, this is where half-hearted has brought you, and we're not doing this anymore. It's a time to get into the state of wholeness, state of wholeness of you connecting to your heart and soul and bring it forward, because otherwise we're not fulfilling our purpose. We're not fulfilling our reason for being here. And today, I believe the astro, as it builds to this eclipse, is taking us through the measures to help us tune into this wholehearted ecstasy of being. So, what we are building to today is the Sun Trine Uranus. Now, this is going to happen at 11:22 p.m. Pacific time at 28 degrees. This is setting us up for the eclipse on Monday. That eclipse is happening at 28 degrees. And so Uranus is playing a part in this energy. Uranus is part of what's bringing us into the wholeness. By shaking us loose, bringing the transformation energy of anything that's holding us back from getting into our wholeness. I love that this is happening at 28 degrees. That's a 10. That's a very whole number. That is the energy of knowing our worth. And we are deserving and worth of living our wholehearted soul, joy, heart, wholehearted heart energy. We are worthy of that. But part of this process needs to be the shakeup that happens in order to get us to a place where we're ready to embody it, where we're ready to live it, where we're ready to take action with it. As we begin the day, we have the Sun in Leo in conjunct Chiron. There is healing that is going on. Some of these reasons why you're not living wholeheartedly aren't even related to you. They're related to this really old stuff. 27 degrees, that's a 9, that is ending. This old stuff is ending. And you have to believe that. Like, believe it, trust it. And it's taking us into the 28, into the 10, which is also a 1. New beginning energy. There is healing that is being brought to you. You need to show up in a way that honors that. I have the slow down card. Slow down, be present in and for your body. I have the exhaustion card as well. You may get tired. If you're like, go, 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 and the universe is like, no, I need you to process. I need you to process so you can show up wholeheartedly. This may happen, that exhaustion process, to bring you home to yourself so you can move through these lessons. Now, we have Mars, the Moon, and Jupiter all interacting at 20 degrees. And we also have Saturn interacting at 21 degrees. So all of these energies are kind of playing, working with each other. We have Mars in Leo, attuning us to our divine passion and hopefully moving us in a way that's true to us. We have Jupiter in Libra. Jupiter in Libra has been bringing expansion into our self-love process. So passion meets the expansion of self-love. When you are moving into a greater state of being in connection with your wholehearted state of being, Mars is helping move you forward. And then we have that moon, the moon in Leo. Now the moon is interesting. We are in the dark of the moon, but regardless, moon energy can be hidden energy. It can be emotional potholes. It can be some of those shadows, those emotional things that have been tucked away and hidden. Moon can represent that which is hidden. And especially as we are in the dark of the moon right now, this may be where some of the shadows come up. So the moon is connecting with Jupiter in Libra. This may show you where you have been choosing others instead of yourself, and it is draining you. And the universe is like, you can't do that anymore. This is part of the transformation process. How do you need to show up for yourself? Not this always on purpose. Everything is always happening on purpose in the astro. This is at 20 degrees. That is a degree of nurturing. You must show up and nurture yourself. You must show up and bring love to those hidden parts, these shadow energies that are coming up. Show up in and through that energy. The moon in Leo is also going to be conjunct Mars. Now, Moon conjunct Mars is always a very interesting transit. There are some people who are like, yes, I feel powerful and creative in and through this energy. And that very may well be you. Very well may be you. Mercury is retrograde, whatever. You may feel that creative force. You may feel that inspiration coming through you and driving you forward. Listen to that. But with the moon and Mars, especially building to this eclipse, Moon and Mars can also lead to temper tantrums. And so, especially if you have not been able to nurture yourself, especially if you have not been fully practicing the level of self-love that you need, which, to be fair, who is able to really practice the level of self-love that they need? It's a process of building into it, and it can be a lot. It's a lot taking care of ourselves. So you may have some of those inner child temper tantrums coming up. Do not fear those inner child temper tantrums that are coming up. They're asking you to transform so that you can greater step up into your power and show up for yourself. There's some of these inner child temper tantrums going on. So you may feel that forward action of that, or you may feel the withdrawal. Show up for you in the way that you need. Nurture yourself in the way that you need. Everybody is an individual. We all process these things on our own level. But show up for yourself and show up for the shadows. Show up for these places within yourself that need to be integrated. Now, like I said, Saturn is also interacting in this energy. We have Saturn in Sagittarius. It is retrograde for just like a week more. It's going direct next Friday. Saturn in Sagittarius has been retrograde since April, taking us deeper into our beliefs, into our connection with authority, and how that connects to our beliefs, and how it connects to our learning, and how we show up in the world. So this is a beautiful time to make that transformational shift into connecting to our own authority, connecting to our own light, connected to our wholehearted energy that we can at any point access and bring into being. And I have beautiful cards from the 13 moon that we're going to get into in just a second. But I do want to breach the eclipse. So really quickly, we are building into the eclipse. Eclipse energies are very intense. They bring about great change. Like I said, eclipses show us the shadow and the light all at once. And here we have the moon, the shadow of the moon, the shadow of our emotions, our feelings, these things that are hidden. Well, they're not hidden. We're seeing it right now. We're seeing this in the light. So you really need to be present with this and bring your whole heart to this energy. I will get into the Sabian symbol tomorrow, but it's basically birds sitting on a tree. I've been talking about this and talking about this and talking about this because the overwhelming message is 3 little birds, don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is going to be all right. The universe wants us to proceed in that manner, where we do trust and know that everything is all right, and everything is okay and safe for you to proceed in a wholehearted manner that's true to you. I think a lot of us, as we were little, have moved forward in a half-hearted way because we had the wholeheartedness swished out of us. We are now adults, and so we're able to direct our lives. We are able to get back in tune and have the bravery, have the courage to step in a way where we are approaching things from this wholehearted perspective. It may take work. It will take time to get into this thing. This Leo eclipse is not the end of the Leo Aquarius eclipses. We still have another year of these Leo Aquarius, or another cycle at least, of these Leo Aquarius eclipses that are going to take us into these lessons. So the lessons of being in the heart is not done, but it is, like I keep saying, what the world needs now is love, sweet love. It is what the world needs most, and it is what we as individuals need most to take us into, I don't know what to do with my cards. Oh, here they are. To take us into our divine creation and take us through this transformation. So please show up for yourself for this. So I pulled 2 cards. Like I said, they kind of stick together. The first one that I'm not going to touch on too much is the oracle of the frequency of black. Receptive, listening, empty, regenerative, rebirth, renewal, change. And we know of this. We are in this change energy. This is part of the dark of the moon, and it is highlighted especially by this eclipse energy that we're building into. And it says, black is made up all the colors merged into the absorptive pulse of the universe. Black is the frequency that holds the paradox of generative receptivity. This frequency asks you to be receptive to the query at hand. Take time off to be in the moment. Slow down and be present for yourself so that you are able to get into the state of being your wholehearted self. And I love it because it's also with fulfillment, the frequency of pink. And I have to say, I pulled these cards after I decided I'm going to wear pink. So I'm wearing pink and black. And I was like, how about that? That's very interesting. Fulfillment, present moment, open-hearted, feelings, embracing, welcoming. Fulfillment is implied by being fully present in the present moment. Each moment is complete in and of itself. Receiving this card is a powerful call to risk vulnerability in reopening your heart, even if you are afraid to. The love that is being spoken of here is not love with conditions, i.e., I will love you if. Rather, you are being called into a more expansive love that sees the divine in every face. You are being invited to embody unconditional love, not as a concept, but as a living reality. Whether you feel fulfilled or separate and alone in this moment, stop and consciously breathe into your being the unconditional pink fire that burns in your own heart. Recognize this etheric inner flame as the central flame of the triple flame of love, wisdom, and the power that burns in your heart, or burns in the heart of every human being. Feel its power to open. This frequency says no matter what is going on in your life, you can come into your heart temple where you are always welcome into the arms of unconditional love. I think this is a really important message as we build into this eclipse. Surround yourself in pink. Surround yourself with divine love. Show up wholehearted, even if it's just for yourself at this time and you're not ready to share it with the world. But show up wholeheartedly for yourself, to offer yourself whatever process, or offer yourself to whatever process you are moving through in this eclipse. It is intense. It's going to continue to be. You've got this. Listen to your passion. Honor yourself with self-love. Show up for yourself. Be in balance with yourself. Wholeheartedly enjoy wholeheartedly embody the joy that is available to you in any given moment. All right, so that's it for today. Check out our GPS for this week. We took you in and through all of these energies that are happening for this week. Beautiful energy from Maya and Zaire that they offered to us. I have a cat puking, so we have some of that energy being shed for us. Lovely. She walked away, so she didn't do it on my card, so it was very kind of her. So, see? Everything is working out for us. Have a beautiful day. Book a reading if you want to dive deeper, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.